Well, hello. My name is Daddy-O, and I do some Ubering and a little bit of YouTube from time to time. And we're going to talk about using electric cars to do Uber. Does it work or not? I get comments on here from people that are using them. I've done videos on this in the past, so we're going to talk about that today. Now, here's what I'm getting from people out there. So hang with me today. If you're interested in doing Uber, I do a rental. I recommend doing a rental to do your Ubering in. The comments I'm getting from people out there, though, that are doing the rental is they go in to get a rental and all they have is electric cars. What do I think about them? I'm going to tell you, I did it for 1 week with an electric car. So we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about some of the comments that I've gotten on here from people that are doing their Ubering with a rental electric vehicle and making it work, okay? There are benefits to doing it that way. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit today. So, like I say, subscribe, ring the bell, do the thumbs up. That's a biggie here. If you get anything new out of this, what I'm gonna talk about today or on this channel, you can buy Daddy-O a cup of coffee down in the description down there. So here we go. Electric cars are, in some cases, for some people I'm finding out, I can't do an electric car where I'm at. I do not have the capabilities of keeping it charged up when I need it charged up. In my area, there's only 2 public charging stations. They both have a dual place there, but once they're taken up, you can't get in there, and they could be sitting there, those vehicles, for hours till someone comes back to get them off the charger. It doesn't work for me. I've tried it. If I can't get the vehicle charged up where I'm at, I have to go 14 miles away to find a charger, a public charger, okay? It's not available in my area. Doesn't work for me. But I'm getting comments from people out there that are using the electric to do their Ubering in, and they like it. They like it a lot. I get comments about it being cheaper than gas to charge up. So if you're interested in doing Uber with a rental, and that you go in there to your local place and they say all we have is electric, if you have the ability to charge it regular in your area, either at home or your condo or an area you know about, they're worth trying out. All right, try it out for 1 week like I did. I realized right away that it wasn't going to work for me. I kept it for the full week and swapped it out. All right, so try it. If this is what's going to get you out to make more money, because I've told you before, you can definitely make more money by doing a rental. I'm laughing at a comment I got earlier. You wouldn't believe the comment. I don't even know if I want even to discuss the comment I got earlier. But if you're thinking about doing a rental, don't be discouraged by what it's going to cost you a week. You're going to make more money, because I'll tell you again in this video, you're going to do more runs. You're going to make more money. Period. Bottom line. Watch my videos. I'll help you make more money. Darn it. But don't be afraid of getting the electric. If you go in there and they say all we got is electric, if you have to think real quick, and you might want to think before you go over there, and just in case that's all they have, do you want to take an electric? If you have a way of charging it up, go for it. Absolutely go for it. Like I say, I've got a number of people, and I tell people on this channel, if you don't believe me, read some of my comments. Go back through some of the videos. You'll read comments from people that are using the electrics and they're making them work, and they'll tell you why they're making them work and how they're making them work. So if you're using an electric and you're making it work out here, let us know. Let us all know. I can't do one, so I can't comment a lot more about it. Only by the comments I get on the channel of people that are making it work. I couldn't make it work because of the charging issue. But I know people on here that are sending me comments regularly about they only could get the electric. That's all they had available. They're using them. They've been using, I had one earlier, 2 months now. One was a week now. So people are making the electric work, so don't be afraid of that. If you go to reserve a vehicle on the app, I've told you how to do that a number of times. It's through the Uber Marketplace. You can Google search it. If you don't want to use the app, just Google search Uber Marketplace. All right, it'll help you out with that. All right, but You can make more money out here with a rental. I don't care what anyone wants to say about it. The comment I got earlier, let's just highlight a little bit of it, okay? This individual went through detail. I mean, took my numbers on what I made, how much it's cost me a year, did the numbers over a period of 2 years of what they financed the car. I mean, they broke it down into a huge comment, all right? Trying to tell me that they still made more money without doing the rental. I mean, it was in my mind, it was ludicrous, all right? But that's the kind of comments I have to chuckle about when you get them, because it's from people that only look at Uber one way, all right? And I've told you, there are a lot of ways to do Uber. There are games to be played. If you're only looking at Uber one way of just going out and taking your personal car and just running it, okay, that's your prerogative, all right? You can do that, all right? I don't do it that way. I'm not going to tear up a vehicle, all right? So if you have a place where you can rent an electric vehicle through Avis, don't do Hertz, but if you can rent one through Avis, try it out for a week, give it a go. I'm going to promise you during that week, you are going to, if you're doing Uber now in your personal car, and you go out and you rent you the electric for 1 week, if that's all they got available, I wouldn't take one, but if that's all they got available, take it for 1 week. If you got a place to charge it, that's the key. Charge. But if you can do it for 1 week, keep track of how many runs you were doing without the rental and how many runs you're doing that week with the rental, and see if you're not making more money. See if you're not doing more business. All right, I've said it before. This is your storefront. I haven't said it in a long time, have I? Maybe I need to do another video about the storefront. This is your business. This is your storefront. Operate it like a business, all right? That little fee that you're going to pay weekly is just a fee to stay in business, to operate. A comment earlier with a guy with over 2 years, he was figuring up my numbers and blah, 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 blah. Hey, I change out vehicles about every 7-8 months. I get another vehicle. I don't have to worry about that vehicle going down. And I've talked about it before in videos. The vehicle I'm in now, I've been in since April. It's already showing signs of wear and tear in that short period of time. This is January, the first part of January, January the 7th. And from April till now, this vehicle is already showing wear and tear, and it's getting up to the mileage now where they're going to be calling me soon saying, hey, we sold it, bring it back. That's usually what happens. I don't turn my vehicles in. Once you get in a rental, you can keep that rental until they tell you to bring it back, all right? That's just the way it works. And then get you another one. That's the way it works. Now, if you're having a problem, let's go ahead and hit on it since I've talked about the electric thing. If you're having a problem getting a vehicle at all to rent, all right, to do your Ubering in, it's probably because they're all taken up. This is a popular program. This has gotten to be a popular program. And if you can get in it, stay in that vehicle. If they give you a vehicle through Avis, not Hertz. If they give you a vehicle, try to stay in that thing as long as you can keep that darn thing. All right? And they've been good to me. That's all I got to say. Anyway, this is a short video today. I just want to comment because I'm getting comments from these people on the electric vehicles. That's all they can get. I wanted to highlight this today. If you can get an electric to do Uber and in, to rent, go do it. Try it for 1 week. If that's all they got, don't be afraid of it. If you got a place to charge it, all right? Subscribe, ring the bell, buy Daddy-O a cup of coffee. Thumbs up's a biggie here, all right? Appreciate you guys, all right? You guys have a good day, good afternoon. Daddy-O is going to go out for right now. I got something else I need to comment on, but this video was in particular just to highlight the people that are afraid of doing the rental vehicles. Don't be scared, all right? Have a good one, guys. Daddy-O out.